Batter fam, today we have FOMC. So, volatility. Now, again, we're not expecting FOMC to take us to all time highs. All we need is just a little pump to start the short squeeze. So, we do have FOMC today, and I want to show you this over here. Bitcoin broke out yesterday. Nice, strong reaction, broken through the trend. And now we're sitting at this big wall, which is the $97,000 wall, right? Just above this, we're sitting back in the 100,000s. So what you could see is where price has stopped over the last couple of days. This is where bears are holding control. The next wall is sitting a nice 10, 20% away. And plus, if you look at altcoins here too, altcoins have started to break out. Therefore, today, I have some entries for you guys. One or two of our limit orders triggered yesterday, which was nice. But this is an opportunity now to start taking some bets. I then want to show you the two big scenarios. I want to show you the scenario of a FOMC rejection. We've seen it before. It's called a V-shape, and how that creates a retest opportunity. Because right now, we're just looking at expectation. Right? There's a 4.5% expectation, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be hit. But after that, we're then going to have Powell speak about the future of the year, right? Are we going to have some more cuts? If there's any mention of that, I expect markets to rally very quickly, okay? And to be honest, looking at the whole world right now, I do think it's coming. I think it is time now to get these markets booming again, right? But then when it is time for the cuts, I think the markets are going to actually drop. So now's an opportunity for us to get in before the rest of the market start flooding in. But I do want to speak about the two major traps that's happening. But guys, we get through this big wall over here and things are about to get interesting. Not only is Bitcoin going to go back into the 100,000s, altcoins are going to join the party. So happy, you say Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you all. Guys, let's get ready. I want to show you altcoins that are breaking. Every time that I see markets move up again, it gives me a little bit of a sight of which altcoins are looking stronger. I want to highlight these altcoins for you, and I want to highlight ones that are about to start their mega short squeezes. Again, our goal here is to get in before the rest of the markets so that we can make money easily. We can sit on our hands with such beautiful entries while the rest of the market's going to come in and ask, should I buy? Should I wait for a dip? We want to play the game smart. So no more wasting time. Let's go.
I try and help everyone in my space, and this is what I get. I try and fight the devils, but inside I'm just like Sniper. Welcome to Shallow Show.
Fam, your brains channel, hit the subscribe button. Guys, how are we? I see we're 60% bullish today. Nice. One little green candle and everyone's bullish again, right? I love it. But again, guys, I don't mind you being bullish in these areas now. We're still early, right? Sentiment is very low right now. We could see it through views. We could see the amount of people that are actually trading right now. People are basically sitting on the sidelines, right? The last couple of weeks have been pretty tough. Okay. And one thing you always learn within crypto is pay attention when the market is going sideways and boring. Right? This is where the action happens. When the market starts to move, you're kind of late, right? And this is where the trap comes into play. Once the market has popped, everyone wants to FOMO in, then they get shaken out. We are going to be level-headed and we are going to move with the markets. The fact that the market's moving sideways now shows us pay attention. We are forming these nice little bull flags, right? You could see that not only are we going sideways here, we are going sideways at a big resistance. And this resistance is this 97, 98,000. After this, we're then sitting in this big area over here. So you got a choice. You either sit on your hands and you wait for it all to happen, and then you kind of sit and say, where am I going to buy? Or you pay attention to what's here in front. And again, why have I always chosen trading over fundamentals and things like that? It's because I'm looking for the non-emotional approach today. I can have so many scenarios playing through my head, and what that's going to do is create confusion. One's going to tell me buy, but what happens if this happens? For me, it's quite simple. Charts are breaking trend lines. Altcoins are breaking trends. Take a bet now. Prepare for any downside if there is a rejection or anything like that, and have a full understanding that if we do pop from here, okay, where do I add in? So my goal here is to trade today. Right? A lot of people will kind of be afraid, but the reason why I'm looking to trade today is because I know the significance of this level that we break. We break the zone, we're not going to have a pullback for at least 20, 30%. So I want something in the game. In the back of my head is, hey, FOMCs also create short-term rejection, right? They create these short little wicks, sits like this and goes up. It's a V-shape, right? If you zoom in, and it's very likely you'll see it this evening, okay? But if you zoom in, you'll see something like this. You'll probably see that as FOMC is coming into play, market will start to spike, then it will shake, okay, on the news, and then it will do this, right? We have seen this multiple times. So I now know that that is also something that can play out. Therefore, my goal is to get something in here as the market starts to rally up, okay, and to have some capital that if this drops down, I can scoop that up on very strong levels and then be in. And what I'm doing is averaging myself in a good area of support. Right now, it's quite simple. Keep it simple within crypto, right? Buy support levels. Be on the red side when something's pumping and then pulling back. Be on this side when we are buying. And as long as you're doing that, you're going to see it's a way better strategy than FOMOing in on the side over here. Okay, and the only difference right now is just have a little bit of control of how much money you're putting in. Super important. There's nothing wrong with trading every single day, but some days you trade at 5%, some days you trade at 100%, right? On days like this, you know that, hey, volatility is going to enter the market. Okay, and again, this is the first day we've got to think about. So we've got to think about the pump up today, then the drop, and then this over here. But let's speak about the second scenario. What happens if we pump in and things come out great and we do that, right? You need something in the game. Once something like that happens, then you wait for a nice little rejection, because again, we don't FOMO in on these areas over here. Okay, we wait for something like this, and then we add the rest of the capital in. Okay, but the goal here is to not be afraid. I've lost money many times in this market, and I've made money many times, right? But I've always made money quicker than what I've lost it. But again, that took confidence, and it took me actually entering the market. When at the time of the most shakiest and the nervous system is going crazy, that was the time to always have something within. And just that control of how much money you're putting in, and also playing the two scenarios out in your brain, you're going to have a sense of calmness. And when you have a sense of calmness, this is when you have power. Right? You're a powerful trader when you are calm. When you are nervy and you're allowing these things to happen, like again, we see a wick tonight. So what? We already saw it. We already understand if it plays out what we're going to do next. Calmness is going to make you to make legit decisions and not react off of emotions. The emotions is the one that destroys everything. Guys, who wants Bitfunded? I'll give away 5 Bitfundeds today, but you need to like up the video. Okay, and you need to share it, you need to comment, and you need to go crazy, and I'm going to give away stuff, right? As this market's going sideways and boring, let's make sure we pumped up. So who wants Bitfunded? Remember, I'll give away these accounts over here. Let's jump in here. Here, I'll give away these first accounts of these $5,000. So what that is it's an $89 or $79 account. You trade 2 levels, where it's stage 1 and stage 2. And if you pass that, you get to trade with $5,000 and you keep 90% of the profits on any money that you make. So as leverage traders, probably one of the best, especially if you're a beginner, right? You know that you're only risking this. Instead of risking your own $5,000, you can trade it up and to build. And this is going to teach you, because what it shows you here is your max loss is 10%. If you lose 10% of the capital, you will have to restart the challenge. Now, why is this so powerful? Because it's going to teach you how to risk little when you trade, right? It's going to teach you small losses, small losses, small losses. And when your win comes, you're going to go crazy. So who wants Bitfunded? I will give away 5 of these accounts over here. If you obliterate the like button, okay, and you comment and you tell me, okay, are we going up or down today and why? Give me a reason. I want to see. And Maddie, keep eyes there. Okay, I want 2 females and 3 males. Okay, that's who we are choosing today over here. Plus, I will give away 3 Sniper Clubs, if my likes are great. Sniper Club is pumping right now. The whole team is sitting here in the damn office. We are building incredible things, and they're here to damn change lives. They're here giving their hearts every single day. I will also give that away as well. Okay, good. Let's get going. So let's jump in over here. Let's speak about where Bitcoin's at. So again, I gave the 2 scenarios yesterday. I spoke about the little dip off. Okay, and then we had these areas here where we started dipping off, and I said either we're going to dip off into this zone and then fly off, we could go deeper, okay, or I had the scenario over here where we could actually pop from here and get going, right? So it looks like Bitcoin held the support. Right now, 93,000, 94,000 is a strong support. And again, it just shows you that look how strong the damn bulls are right now. They don't even want to lose this level, right? What happens now if another pump starts? Do you see what the market is starting to do? Where a couple of weeks back, it was giving you opportunities of big pullbacks. Do you see how they are starting to slow down now? Your opportunity of big pullbacks are starting to get less and less and less. And what's going to happen at any point now is we're going to start on a weekly time frame. We're going to start rallying up. And as we start rallying up, these beautiful entries that you saw, and you could see here on the weekly, we are breaking a big resistance here on Bitcoin, okay, is we're going to start going into a very strong high time frame ranging market. And these pullbacks are going to be scarce. So right now, when you see an altcoin breaking a very important weekly trend, don't be afraid. You want money back, right? You want to get into a strong trading streak again, right? In order to do so, you have to dust yourself off and get back into the game. But do it correctly. Do it when the chart is breaking these strong levels, and use Bitcoin as the recipe. We are very, what is it? Not great. We are very fortunate. What's it? Yeah, great. No. Okay, but what I'm trying to say here is Bitcoin leads the race, right? Altcoins follow. So the fact that we have Big Daddy that can go and show us what it needs to do to get progress and to break levels, we just got to see the same thing played on the alts, right? So what you get is you get the recipe before you actually have to trade. Again, where did Bitcoin get going? It broke through the first major weekly high. That's when the short squeeze happened. But when did it really start popping off? Is when it broke the trend as well, right? So what you have here is you have the recipe of success. You have a token that is killing it. And if you look at this throughout all the stuff that's happening throughout the world, this is the pattern that it's making. But it's going up, it's going sideways, going up, it's going sideways. But it is printing the pattern that you want to see. So by using Bitcoin, I don't trade much Bitcoin myself. I invest in Bitcoin and I take profits into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is my 20-year savings. Altcoins are there to make me more Bitcoin, right? They are more volatile. They come down harder, but they go up harder, right? So the goal is to be in a bunch of altcoins when the markets are rocketing up. And when the markets are coming down, bank a lot of Bitcoin and hold Bitcoin, right? But I don't want to lose Bitcoin. But nonetheless, this shows me the recipe. So again, if you go look back now and you start zooming out, look at where ETH is right now. Look at how ETH is literally breaking trend, right? So not only did we have Bitcoin show you the roots, you are now seeing what is going to happen next. Okay, you had Bitcoin to play it perfectly. And again, what did Bitcoin do? It broke the resistance over here and it went to the next horizontal resistance. So what it's showing here is your fights for entries for ETH right now, okay? And what you're getting for is a pump up to $2,600. You have the exact recipe playing out in front of you. Pay attention to that because, again, I'm pretty sure those that wanted to buy Bitcoin at low 80,000s and were questioning should they buy at 80,000s are probably biting themselves right now, maybe thinking it will come down, but they're probably sitting, I should have bought, right? Don't miss that opportunity with altcoins. You have to look at the non-emotional approach and you have to act. And the only thing, again, is just pay attention to the amounts of money. Always make sure you have 1 or 2 lives. This is why I love leverage trading, because I can be 99% in this market with all my spot and all the money that I have, but dump me another 20, 30% and I can open up a damn leverage trade. Plus, I can build my leverage and I can have liquidity, right? This is why I chose, even though I have maybe built some wealth and I actually don't need to leverage trade anymore, I will always keep my leverage tools sharpened because at any point, if I am down on my big bags, I'm 90% in, the fact that I can build size, if we dump 50% tomorrow, is very powerful. Okay, guys, do school. School is here, right? I have a free entire school for you guys. It is here. Keep doing this. It's going to give you confidence. And I will teach you throughout this whole damn bull market everything that I know. My goal is not here, oh, follow me, it's great. I want to show you what I'm seeing. So again, you look at this over here and you have ETH breaking structures. Your choice, right? Your choice. Because when it's here, are you going to doubt that I wanted to buy or not, right? You go look at things like Cardano. Cardano is actually a little bit behind ETH right now. Okay, and if we look at this, that's where Cardano pumps. So right now it's cool on the high time frame to sit on some cash, but when that breaks, you have a choice. So make sure that you are going through on your weekly charts and you are seeing when these damn altcoins are going to push. And you know what's exciting? The altcoins have not even begun. They are going to join the party. Remember, Bitcoin is the damn big daddy that walks into the club, inspects where we're going to sit, inspects where the DJ is going to sit. And then when Big Daddy sits down and says, hey, we're staying at the club now, here comes all your damn altcoin friends, all your crazy friends coming to the room, right? They have not entered that just yet. So if you've missed the Bitcoin pump, you understand that the crazy damn altcoins, those are the ones that are drinking the crazy tequilas and going mad. And again, we have seen it. This is mental. Okay, I saw Richard Hart's back, huh? Interesting. Look at this. Here's your crazy friends. 176% in 1 month, 200% in 1 month. This is about to go even more and more and more, right? Again, but it comes down to timing. When it's done this, you don't touch it now. It's done. But when you zoom in and you look, oh, this thing is down maybe 20%. Let's actually see. Look, Pengu's still up on the weekly. But look what else is down, right? Go look at else what is cheap here and be on the right damn side. So again, going through here, I'm speaking high time frame, and I'll continue to speak high time frame for this week, because in 2-3 weeks from now, I probably won't be able to talk about high time frame entries when this market really gets going. Keep an eye out on Doge over here. Keep an eye out on NIA over here. You can mark them out beautifully. Do not miss these entries. And remember, long-term bags and spot bags is true wealth, not leverage. Leverage is when they start breaking these trends, you trade lots of leverage and you make short-term money and you bank the profits and put them into long-term bags. Okay, but for now, your true wealth is stuff that's not leveraged, stuff that you can buy now and go send to a damn wallet, and that's your longer-term bags and plays, right? The more you trade, the more risk you're putting, because you're in and out, in and out. But if you can get one damn entry, and again, just zoom out and look at what the hell these coins do. If you can get this entry over here for all of that over there, you're making money a lot easier than the rest of the market versus those who are going to come in and try get in and try find a damn entry. Okay, so again, you're seeing these big opportunities everywhere. Casper has broken trend. Solana has broken trend. Sonic has broken trend, right? Ondo has broken trend. Algo has broken trend. Lots of big opportunity on the high time frame. I remind you again, even Sui. Again, I will not touch Sui now, right? I'm in it, okay, but I would not. But look at the damn recipe. Look at this chart. Trading is not difficult. Okay, it's our own mental thing that kind of confuse ourselves. Look at what this chart did and where it broke. And I go back to these charts again and show you. Look at where they are. This is what you need to see break. When this breaks, make sure you're in. We got it? Fantastic. Maddie, how's those likes there, sir? Get the likes up. I'm giving away 5 bid funded, 3 sniper clubs, but I need 1,000 likes. Oh, by the way, I'm also going to show you here before we get into the short-term analysis. I did take, so I still have some limit orders here. Here are my limit orders. Let me just show you guys. There's limit orders still sitting from yesterday. However, I spoke about it earlier. I said, guys, we've got to play both roads here, right? Both areas of, if market pops, I want to be in. So what I did is I did take a ETH, because one of my ETH triggered yesterday, okay? And I took a Solana along here as well, right, over here. And what I'm doing now is I started entering on a Sol long on BTCC. Okay, over here, I'm starting to enter a little bit now, but I do have a limit order for that nice little V shape over there. So letting you guys know the trades that I am currently in. So let's jump in here and look at today's play. So again, what I'm expecting is if you zoom in on the shorter time frame here, you could see that we are now sitting flat into resistance, right? We pumped up yesterday. We started the dump off and we pumped up really nice and strong over here. We're sitting at resistance over here. So if the market wants to chill, it might do a little bull flag over here for the next few hours. And it's very likely, you got 2 scenarios, that it's actually going to pump up into FOMC. Then shake. That's the plan, right? Because they always come at some point with the trap. Remember, that's the first scenario to pay attention to. The next one is, hey, we actually start dumping a little bit today before FOMC. Then it's pump up, trap, and then we get going. Okay, so that gives me a good idea of today. That's why I'm buying something over here, and I have some limit orders sitting over here. Because again, the third scenario is we start pumping up and we go, right? We rock it up. And I want to show you guys the last couple of FOMCs. Let's just mark this up over here. It is very hot in this room. I'm cooking. Where is this now? This is the new Sniper Club one? No. Okay, I did have the FOMCs. Okay. So let's go through a couple of opportunities here and a couple of trades. Again, Bitcoin dominance is rampaging up. Okay, but Bitcoin dominance has actually reversed multiple times on FOMCs. Okay, so again, it's actually been a turner of dominance. So you need to trade today like the alt season entries are about to happen. The alt season is about to happen because again, if Bitcoin breaks 97,000 and dominance does have this collapse to the downside over here, you have golden entries. And this is when the market is really going to rally very quickly. This is an uprising wedge. And once we break this trend, you're going to have a couple of weeks of downside of dominance over here. Couple of good trades for today, guys. Let's zoom in over here. I gave you ETH yesterday. ETH hit the area perfectly. Let me just go back in over here. There we go. Perfectly. Right? So again, this little dip over here, and then we can rock it. But again, ETH, prepare yourself for rally at any point to the 2000s. We go through a couple of alts here. You have this over here. And I actually want to show you on total 3. It gives you a good idea. This is your opportunity of entries. From here, little dip off, Anywhere in the zone is your entries, and then rocket ships. So again, keep eyes on all of these over here. If we do pull back, it's like this, and then we get going. Dogecoin, very nice entries, as you could see. You look at Solana, this is why I started taking some positions, because from here, we rarely get going. There is Sol over there. There is Sonic. They're all breaking these short-term trends, therefore showing us now that at any point, a little dip off, and then this is where I want to be catching them. Okay, Matty, how's our likes there, sir? 480. Okay, let's give away 2 Bitfunders. 1 female, 1 male, please. Who wants it? Yes, Sniper Club. We live tonight for FOMC. If you're in club, I'll see you tonight for FOMC. Yes, Alexander, you can have a Bitfunded account. Go make lots of money. Next one. Hams, Matty, hook us up. Matty, he's smart. Eh? He even says your name there. Eh? He caught you. He got you. Hams, you get a Bitfunded account. Guys, lots of love. We'll see you all tomorrow. Again, you're either going to have a shake, quietness. Tomorrow we'll have some new entries, or market is going to pop hard tonight. I'm getting something in the game. 30, 40% in trades now. I have some limit orders sitting. If the market decides to pop, I'll let it pop, let it calm down, and add the rest in. Treat every day like you're entering alt season, and you're going to then catch it. Lots of love. See you all tomorrow. Goodbye.